Hey guys, Nightshade here, and something I loved when I was little was Monster High and Ever After High because those did come out when I was in middle school going into high school. So I grew up with them. The dolls, all of it. But the main thing is that while the books are good, a lot of times the books can be confusing. And the TV shows and movies did not help because they took out a main character, which still makes no sense to me. I mean, like, one of the main characters that was inside every single one of the books is just magically gone, and no one wants to comment about that, even though she was a siren and would have fallen into this world. But something I love about it is that I love buying, like, diaries and stuff on series I like. Like, one of the series I like is the old My Story ones. And this one's called Princess of Egypt. And I know that this one is fake. They use some historical references, but this one's supposed to be about Hephaestus, the ancient Egyptian queen, and about how she grew to marry her brother and her early life and things like that when she's only 13. But one of the favorite ones I have is this one, actually. This actually has a set. And there's Claudine, it goes Dracula, then it goes Frankenstein, who is introducing a new ghoul, and a few other new ghouls, which is really cool to actually see that they did bring out some ghouls that don't have their own books, or don't have their own shows. Just like Freaky Fusions, that whole entire movie was about the ghouls that were 2 in 1, like the Skeleton Mermaid, or the Unicorn Zombie, things like that. They were made for that. But these ones introduce different ones. And this one introduces... This one talks about how Claudine actually gets a step-momster. And they say it inside the book like that, step-momster, because they play on the word of monsters and things like that and use real words. Like, they're called beast fiends. Sorry, I can't say the word fiends very well. But that's what they're actually called. And I love these diaries because they make it more personable with the characters. But these are not really sold anymore, and it makes me sad because I own all of these ones, and I own all of the Ever After High ones. And I mean, like this one, you have Dracula is the first one. Then it goes Frankie, and she's introduced a new ghoul. Then it goes to Laguna, and they actually go on vacation, and you get to meet her little brothers and sisters. And you also get to see a different side of Toralei that you don't normally see in most of the series. Then there's also Claudine, who talks about dealing with the family, having to do a fashion show. She's overwhelmed. And then also talks about Cleo, and actually about Cleo's mom returning. Which, if you've actually read the book and know the series, you know for a fact her mom never came back from Egypt when Cleo's whole family was unburied. The Denials never knew what happened to the mother. So they just never talked about it. But inside the diaries, they do actually bring it up. And I like that because these are actually approved by the author. And I love the fact that they have such different ways to see the characters because they're so unique. Because you actually get to hear them. And what they do for it is, I'll show you, is they actually start out each chapter with a little tiny diary entry. So you can actually read their whole entire diary entry. And then it actually goes into the chapter explaining more about the diary entry, explaining it more, helping you to understand why that diary entry is written. And I love these. And I really wish there were more books that did that. Like, imagine if books like Harry Potter had diaries that you could physically buy for every single one of the characters. I think that would actually pull more people in, but I really wish they would do this. But I just thought of that and thought it was so cool and something I love. Thanks for listening. Bye, guys.